Yo, what's good, YouTube? Man, it's currently like 3:30 a.m. right now. Uh, couldn't sleep, so I figured I'd come to you guys with a little message. It's a really good thing to have a simple life. And what I mean by that is you don't got to do all the extra stuff. You don't got to worry about impressing certain people. And you certainly shouldn't be comparing yourself to anybody on social media. That's the last thing you should do. In the scriptures, it says that comparison is the thief of joy because it really is. You got to understand that most of the stuff that we see on social media just simply isn't real life. And we also have to be realistic. That doesn't mean that we can't desire the things that we desire. We should be going after the things that we desire, righteously. But we also have to be realistic. It's sad to say it, but Generation Z is the worst off generation in American history when it comes to buying a home. So what does that mean? That means whether we like it or not, we got to start earlier than before past generations. Money is always changing. The way money's made is always changing. And we got to be able to adapt when these things happen. That doesn't mean that you can't have fun with your life, but it does definitely mean that you should be on your grind and have some sort of vision that you're going after. Speaking as a 21-year-old with the limited knowledge that I have of the world, I try to keep my life as simple as possible. Which means I go to work, I go to the gym, and I work on my business. I'm also a college basketball player, but I'm taking a gap semester right now. So kind of taking a break from that as of right now. But there's beauty in keeping your life simple and not chasing all the dumb stuff that we see on social media. And a lot of it really is dumb stuff that doesn't even make sense for most of us to be chasing. And ironically, what you start to realize is, in my opinion, your mental health will improve by keeping your life simple. When I was having a lot of anxiety, I noticed I was focusing on multiple things and mostly things that I can't control. But once I decided to simplify my life and really figure out who I want to be in my circle and who I want to be influencing me, then my life became so much easier. Like, you wake up with less of a burden on yourself. And it's not easy, with coming with that, you got to let go of a lot of people, even people you love, people you deeply care about. And, you got to start to distance yourself because if somebody isn't encouraging you, then they're discouraging you. That's just facts. So just keep your life simple, man. Go to work, go to the gym, always stay in your word. That shouldn't even be like, you don't want to fall into legalism, as Christians, but that's way above everything. A good piece of advice that I got when I was struggling with reading the word, a client of mine, he told me, he was like, something I do every morning is no Bible, no breakfast. So you got to read at least some of the Bible before you eat. And I was like, man, I really like that. But yeah, just focus on setting a routine and keeping your life as simple as possible. And honestly, if you do that and you just keep grinding, you're going to get where you want to be. Just have a vision and figure out a plan that you can execute to give you the best chance to get there. But at the end of the day, it's all in God's hands. I decided to take like a few month break from posting videos. I had to get my mind right. I was going through a lot of changes, and I think it's safe to say that, I'm back to making content. If you feel like that right now, if you feel like you're lacking purpose, or you got the drive, but you don't know where to put that energy to, or you're in search for help for your mental health, and you know that you can benefit from somebody being there for you and guiding you and just helping you take back control of your life. So if you're ready to go after your goals this year and get your mind right and boss your life up, comment the word build, and I'll be reaching out to you shortly. Because once you build your mind first everything else will come with it. And when you have true structure and guidance, that creates freedom within your life, as long as you decide to take action on it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay blessed.